Well, I put on a new jersey. Not a new jersey. This is my old favorite jersey. I still feel like I'm a little too full in the stomach for it to be super comfortable, but it's getting there. It's getting there. But I'm actually comfortable enough to wear it, so I'm going to call that a win. There's very little wind today, which is a nice difference from yesterday. I only plan on doing about 20 miles today. And if I get that done, then this will be my longest week in over a month. My longest mileage week. I've done 50 something every week for the last 4 weeks. I did 40 yesterday, so 20 today will make it 60. Won't be a lot longer, but it will be longer. Last night I got home from my bike ride, and as I was pulling into the driveway, my father-in-law pulled away. I didn't realize my husband was with him, but he was. I went up north to buy a used Apple Watch so that he could keep an eye on his heart rate, heart rhythm. I don't know if that's even possible because EKGs won't pick up his heart rhythm, so I don't know that an Apple Watch will correctly read it either. But I guess he'll see. At least he bought a used one because he really didn't want one before he sold his that he had. Well, when he got home from up north, he said that he had fallen asleep on the drive back and he was exhausted, so he was gonna go to sleep. And he slept all night. He was awake when I woke up for like an hour, but then shortly after I ate my breakfast, he went back to bed. So I'm out on a bike ride. So I'm back down to 25 pounds lost. I lost 3 of the 4 pounds that I had gained last week. So headed back in the right direction. Well, my husband woke up and he called me to ask me if I could make him a sandwich. He didn't realize I was on a bike ride. This was an Airbnb, but I'm not sure if it still is. I stopped to tell someone that their garden was beautiful, because it is a very stunning garden. The town built these brand new bathrooms at their park. Very nice compared to their old ones. It was just falling apart. So I'm very happy to have this. So the last time I wore my bibs and had to go to the bathroom during a ride, I stopped at the gas station I'm about to stop at. I'm gonna get ice water, but I used the bathroom and I'm wearing my bibs, so I have to take my jersey off to go to the bathroom. So you're practically naked sitting there on the toilet, and this guy tries to open the door. Well, I didn't know it was a guy at first, but he tries to open the door and it didn't work. So he threw his shoulder into it and the door popped open, and the toilet is facing the door. I didn't know it, but that happens all the time there. So I don't use that bathroom anymore. So it's nice to have another option. Cold water sure does make a difference. I'm not really sure how it happened, but some of my settings got changed, so I was changing them back and I couldn't remember what one of them was. So I found a different option, the temperature option. And so I put that on there. It's 100 degrees. So hot. I knew it was hot. Didn't realize it was that hot. I have sweat pouring down my back. I took my helmet off to go to the bathroom since I had to take my jersey off. When I put it back on, the foam inside the front of the helmet was totally soaking wet. It was so gross to put it back on. So I'm drenched right now, and I didn't realize it was that warm. There are so many grasshoppers, and one of them just hit me in the face. All right, this is my final climb before I get to my car. Well, that concludes this ride. So I'll see you next time, and until then, get outside, Just make sure you drink plenty of water, like a lot of water.